The one in the field, the way you flow. Oh, you got that look up in your eyes. What we about to do ain't no surprise. I'm about to dive in. Baby girl, hold your breath. We about to get so bad. Swimming in your body, let me dive in. You know ain't no running around this room. Going under just for you, baby. Watch me scroll left, scroll right, scroll back, scroll. Girl, there ain't no running around this room. I'm about to dive in. Baby girl, hold your breath. We about to get so bad. Bring me to the touch, girl, when I dive.
Come, Roman, bring your ass, because you always making trouble. What this PI calling me for early this morning? Roman's in the house. Roman reviews in the house now. Every time you have a review, you gotta call Roman. Because Roman's is telling the truth. Roman's is be real, huh? That's a lot better now. That lighting really make a difference. That lighting is really makes the differences. I think we get it, y'all. Like trying to fix it. Be satisfied with my camera, you know. Cause when you're doing good work, the shit's gotta be right, you know. We ain't be dealing with the best equipment, cause we ain't as fortunate as the, you know, misled, but you know, we try to make things work around here. So apparently, y'all, I don't want to talk in third person. Apparently, I have to come back, y'all, because what had happened was, I told y'all that I was in a position to give a review on 2 perfumes at the same time because, you know, it was a little conflict with the Noah situation. But as I said, so I'm going to put on my glasses. We're going to take a closer look at these perfumes again today. People of God, we had a competition the other day when I first opened them with Nicki Minaj and J-Lo. Remember the first problem I had, I was like, man, J-Lo comes so small and whatever, but everything is for a purpose, okay? So now, that was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Who cares when it was? When I was getting ready for work, y'all, I get my Nicki perfume, I put on my tunes, and I sprayed on, and child, I did have a time getting ready. Okay? And that was a great day. So now when I come home in the night, and I bed now, and I put on my little jammies, my little night dress, I say, hold on, I want to smell good in my sleep, because I doing this shit for me. I ain't doing this for nobody, I doing this for me. Not just when I go outside, I want to smell good in my bed. So I say, Nicki, I say, you think since I just get in the bed, I should give J-Lo a chance? I say, you think since I just get in the bed? And then I say, F that. I say, why smell like grass when you can smell like a boss? Why smell like grass when you can smell good? I say, fuck that. I don't care if I go in the bed. I want to smell good in my sleep, huh? I love a good aroma, people of God. Let's start with that. I love a good aroma. And let's start with this. Remember, I ain't doing this for nobody. I ain't doing anything I do for myself. That's why I love me. Yesterday morning when I was getting ready, I say, I know my edges, the bottoms of my hairs get a little rough, and I was in a rush. I was like, Kristen, do you care if your ends look a little rough today? And I say, no, I don't give a fuck. So I say, Debbie will not give a fuck today. And I went and I say, see, that's what I love about me. It's what I willing to do and what I comfortable with in life. I live my life to please myself and be happy. I don't give a F you think it. I just had another situation now where I was putting on, you know, to each his own, man, to each his own. And just don't make me less of a fucking woman either. I just had a flicking situation where I say, I got my little bodysuit. I'm wearing a little bodysuit, you know. With a pull in a little bit, but I don't like to be tight at all. So I get my little bodysuit, but I already buy. But since I put on a little weight, I know it can be extra tight. I know it feel a little tight when it was the right size. So imagine I put on this extra weight what the devil wanted me to put on, and I ain't gonna be tied up for nobody. I ain't gonna be aching up for no effing body. Okay? So I be living for me. So when y'all see me out with my belly out and things like that, I don't care. Mind your fucking business. That's all. I don't like it. Don't look. I ain't saying that for certain particular times I can say, there's a special occasion, let me do. But the most of the times I can be comfortable and I know what I running out with that ball. However, I can't remember. I'm supposed to tie it in and link it in. But I say, I live to please myself. So I wanted to be a bad bitch in my dreams. I wanted to smell good in my sleep. So now I go on in the bathroom and I had the little doo-doos. I do the little doo-doos in the bathroom. I go on, I say, come J-Lo, it's your time to shine. I go on in the bathroom and I spray up the bathroom, after I do my little dirty work in there. I spray up the bathroom. And then I was walking and I say, oh shit, hold on, that given that, you know what, competition, oh God, I had to turn around, people of God. Huh? When I sprayed this perfume in the bathroom and I was walking out, I had to spin back around. I say, damn, that smells fucking good. That making the shit smells fucking good. Hold on, I say, but I say, it was still giving a little, I say, hold on. So now, I ran out of air freshener in my car, and you all know I said I was going to use this to replace my air freshener in my car. I must have gone to work without my damn air freshener. I was too mad because I love to give a little spray when I can before my guests come in and things like that. I love to spray something, and I had nothing enough a killer. I hate that. I hate that. So this morning I had an early job, but I accidentally took this morning, people of God. I forgot that it was my Sabbath, but I promised I'd already tell our guests that I would take them. So I say, something say, get a job to your mommy or whatever, and I say, man, I know my mommy she's trying to give me the early jobs and things like that. I say, I ain't even gonna bother her. And I say, it's a little sentimental situation because when you're working up and you got a 5:45, you gotta move for 5:45. It's about trust, People don't want no surprises. They counting on you and they depending on you. So I say I can be dependable and because I already give my word, so I'm gonna show up. Then I say, Sabbath was made for the man, not the man for the Sabbath. You know what I'm saying? That was a mistake, but I ain't get dead because of that. So I had this early morning job. And I gone, because yesterday when I ride them, I didn't get the little spray in my car. I got none. I gone in my car early this morning, sitting in the car. And I say, Melissa, can't get my spray. It was that important. I gone back in the dark to go in the back to come to my house. When I was on time, I was on time, people of God. And I took time because it was important to me. So, confirmation burp. So when I reach in the house, I say, CJ Lowe, I say, CJ Lowe, it's your time now. I say, look how important you is that I turn around and I come and run and get you because I wanted to put you somewhere where you was valuable, where you was important. You important in my car, even though we said in the last video that you was left around and we talked to your dead spot and treat your dead spot. You have importance in my car. Okay? And when I flicking gone in my car and I give the spray in the air, spit, I say, hold up. I say, damn! That smell good. Immediately I start spraying this all over my body. It's like, hold on. I say, damn, I smell like a woman! I smell like a fucking woman this morning. I say, damn, I smell like a fucking woman. I say, I absolutely love this. What is this by my nose? I know I have a cut here. Sorry, people of God, I get distracted when I look at myself. People of God, I say, I smell like a woman and I love this and I thinking, I love this more than live. That's how serious it is, people of God. I say, damn, I gotta rectify this shit. now, right now, right fucking now, because I love to correct. I love to get. I love the same thing straight, people of God. I say, no, this I gotta deal with this situation before it change. Because I say, I chose too much dirt on J-Lo. I put J-Lo in the bathroom to be with the shit. And then I get a revelation, people of God. Because I say, oh, man, we ain't even all of it. Anyway, I can get that. I say, when I was driving in my car now, I say, hold on now, what Jenny's song is, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got, I'm still Jenny from the block. I say, even the song is more meaningful, even the words of the song. I say, everything is for a purpose and a reason. She gets dirt on her. I dirty her name, I embarrass her. I had the fucking thing laughing at the thing on the camera, and the thing on the last video. But everything is for a reason and a purpose. So just wait a little while. Wait, I say on the Lord, because when God puts you up, when God restores you, He restores you, and it's so much better. And it's, Jesus. I say Jennifer Lopez, in my eyes, in my life, from my experiences with perfumes, is the fucking queen. A perfume. She knows what the fuck she is doing. She knows how to make a woman smell like a badass woman. Not a little fucking girl. Not the fruit salad. Nah, yeah. And this is the thing, man. I say, man, I love fucking Nicki Minaj perfume too. Ain't nothing wrong with options, people of God. I say, you would like to have your signature scent, but listen, when I get my husband, I want him to have my signature scent, but every now and again I want tickly notes with something a little special, a little different. Too much of anything is boring, gets boring in the same whatever. Something every now and then, you gotta make a little statement. Yeah? And trying new things is always better, because look how I love this. And the thing what I say it was so much that this came in a small bottle, but people of God, I feel like a little goes a long way. It didn't need to be, oh fuck, when you're dealing with quality, when you're dealing with brand, you don't have to be large and in charge and in your face. I'm not saying that I ain't attacking the perfume, I just using God, let God use you, because she was the dog and the dog goes the other day, so let God use you, because God loves you too. I do, it means be twinning and all. Y'all get what I'm saying? Let's just say, when the enemy buries you and say, you know better than a bathroom perfume to spray for the shit. And when God use you, and when God take a shit and spray you, you make God linger in the shit a little while longer. You make God, your value, make God turn around. You was behind God's back. And your value, make God turn the fuck around. And now I put you on the throne as queen, where you always belong. Because now remember when I made the fucking video, I said, oh, Sunday shouldn't be cursing. However, oh, forgive me, Lord, whatever. They're the only words, man. The only words. However. So that cost me to forget what I was saying. Damn it. And I can't go back. I don't want to go back because I got to go to church and be on time for church. You make God turn his back around. And then, yeah, because in my last video, I said, something asked me, say, is this better than Live with J-Lo too? And I say, no. J-Lo is still my favorite. J-Lo Live is still better than this to me. So, you was buried, but you was But you never lost your value. You was always the queen. Because at that time I was saying no competition, but the other perfume that I know about still outdoes this. You was always still the queen. So now she gets slandered in that video. And that might have been painful. But now she is set on high. Back to your rightful position. And the win is even more grand, even more bigger, even more worth it. The feeling, the gratitude is even more. You may have even more gratitude, and and the feeling is more satisfactory, and things like that, and things, satisfying in XYZ. The crown feels even more worth it now, and that's why I was saying the revelation of people is let God use you. Let God use your pain. Everybody is saying, Lord, use me, but the realization of the world is in pain. So God have to use the pain and the mess that the devil did to set you on high. To show you, to bring you out, to bring you on top. Let God use your pain. Now I was running, I wanted to run back on this camera. I say, cause I can't let J-Lo wait another fucking minute, not another fucking second. She done been through enough. The time is time for the queen to reach the trunk. I gotta set you on high where you belong. I love this. Roman is glitch. Roman is glitch. I love this, huh? You make a bitch recalibrate. Hold the fuck up. Ain't God good? Won't he do it? So I was running back home. I said, I gotta hurry up. I got a bed. I got a bed and get dressed or whatever. And set on high first thing priority. Because she was tormented long enough. And I gotta set shit straight. Right away. I like to set shit straight. And I say, it's a process now for me to get home now and go to bed now and get ready. I gotta get ready to church. And I say, Mommy on the way, J-Lo. I come in. I come in. And I trying to this that cat coming out. I say, all the children of God coming in.
Because we have a different respect. I know I'm coming. They know I'm coming. I know they gonna be there. And they know I'm gonna do the best job I can possibly do.
I know I'm coming. You know I'm coming. And you know I'm doing whatever, everything in my power to get there. But I'm coming to restore you. Y'all didn't catch that revelation? Even a song. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got, because now I say, now I got J-Lo song, now when I get ready, I say, now come hold on, let me put it. So, people of God, I'm still Jenny from the block, huh? That's because you got a little something on every hand. I'm still Jenny from the block, huh? Now I have a lot, and even though I got more, I know where I come from. That don't make me, better than no fucking body. That don't make me a pussy bitch. That don't make me turn my back on my people. People of God. And then I was saying, if any artist ever want me to know what the perfume smell like, it gotta be affordable, because I don't freaking entertain inflation. I say, well, if you got people like J-Lo making badass perfumes like this, why must I go and spend more and things like that? I can never know because I believe in having a heart and being reasonable. Because this is why the world is suffering for no fucking reason. So J-Lo is the queen. Huh? And then I listen to the list and I say, how sweet she is, and I love her little personality. She's so sweet, I love her. I say now she's showing a little soft side. She's showing a little personality in this song, right? I was putting on my clothes. People of God, true story. I was putting on my clothes and then she come up with this next part where she switched up the song and I say, man, I gotta go rewind the thing back so I can say Jenny from the block while I say putting on my perfume. But I say, man, I know she gotta close up with the original song. I say, man, run it back, J-Lo. J-Lo say, I bring it back. Same time I say. Same time I say. People of God, I just in my house chilling and I ain't really remember how the song go. I ain't in a long time, playing a long time. I say, man, J-Lo, hurry up, bring it back so I can put the perfume on. But I say, listen to that part. J-Lo say, I'll bring it back. I say, well, master, this world is a strange place, you know. I say, this world is a strange place. I say, we only living out prophecy. You think you living your life and you think you just doing and going and living your life. And everything is about timing. I feel like J-Lo talked to me this morning and answered me in the song. And when she was doing that, she had no idea that God had set it up right now for me to be in the place and say, man, J-Lo, bring the thing back so I can. Jay said, I bring it back. I love God, babe. I love God. And it's the same thing I wanted to say. God could use any one of his children, but none of you stick with him to allow it. God wanted to use. Hold on. Man, y'all, like Rachel, I say, man, let me get my notes because I write down what I wanted to say. And I come to my notes trying to read this and I say, man, this look like shit, man. Every time I come to my notes, I feel like, man, I gotta write like shit, man. Like this, man. When I rush in, it's like I have a lot on my mind and I barely want to form the words, trying to hurry up so I don't forget what I'm saying. And then, because I feel like writing either. I just want to scribble. Anyway, let me see what this thing. Let me try to read it to y'all. And sometimes I skip words when I write them to make it shorter. Let's say God wanted or whatever. God could have used any of your lives to help the world understand him, his position that he was in. You understand? Because you know what they say, he who feels it knows it. God used my life, to show and correct and show you all what life is like from God's standpoint. See this going into something else, a more meaningful video. Let me say, I don't even know what the hell this part say. He who feels and knows it, people of God. So let God use your pen. And I was, I had a little something else I wanted to do for my husband. When I was coming back from the job, I was saying I had something else to do for my husband. And I say now, J-Lo in urgent need, J-Lo, God, come first. My husband mean the world to me. I say, the people I love, always, because it's everybody in an emergency. The people I love, people of God the most, and I say in the most that situation is because he's my husband. And J-Lo, if I be God, it's my baby, all the same, but she needed me a little bit more, in my opinion. And my husband is okay with that. And he waits because he know I love him. And he also love our baby J-Lo and stuff like that. So now he get put on the back burner because he's supposed to be stronger. And because you're supposed to know. And this is the same situation when I had my daughter and my stepdaughter Janaya. A lot of times I showed Janaya special treatment because I need her to know that I love her the same. And because Brianna is always with me, I just wanted to understand that, and I know that she understands that. When Janaya come for the short time, I want to give her love and attention and whatever and make her feel special. You can't have a jealous spirit. How would it work if my daughter have a jealous spirit? That's just stupid. You always here. Let me love on Janaya when she come. And she understood that because she was reasonable. And that's how it is, people of God. So don't, just because you may feel delayed in life, doesn't mean you less important or whatever. It just means that you should be stronger because you should know we're supposed to have that bond. That I'm coming. I know I'm coming. You know I'm coming, and you know that I'm doing every fucking thing in my power to get there. And when I fucking get there, on account of having to come to you about the enemy, it could be bloody moves. It may take a while for me to reach over, and I fucking reach. Bloody moves. This has been the Kids Their Mommy from Love Gone Viral.